Hello, my name is Janice Hoover. I'm a practicing litigation paralegal as well as the curriculum developer for the American Institute for Paralegal Studies. This short lecture will introduce you to the important role that paralegals play in civil litigation. You'll examine many of these topics and practice many of these skills as you complete the civil litigation course. The latest National Association of Paralegals Utilization and Compensation report estimates that 45% of paralegals work in the area of civil litigation. These paralegals may work in large firms that focus on complex business litigation or in small firms that specialize in family law or tort law. The opportunities for paralegals in civil litigation are quite varied. Paralegals with technical skills may become e-discovery specialists or develop case management tools. Those with excellent writing and research skills may focus on appellate work. And there are always positions available for litigation generalists who can do a little bit of everything. Salaries for paralegals vary widely by employer and region of the country, but NALA's report indicates that the average salary for litigation paralegals with 1 to 5 years of experience is $37,000. Before we talk more about the responsibilities of a litigation paralegal, let's review the 5 stages of litigation. The first stage is the preparation stage when the case is first open. Next comes the stage with all the hard work, conducting the litigation. If the case is not settled, the next stage will be preparing for and going to trial. There's also work to be done after the trial, no matter whether your client won or lost the case. If the case does settle without a trial, litigation paralegals work with the attorneys to prepare all of the documents necessary for the settlement. As you can tell, there's always a lot going on in a litigation practice. Okay, let's take a little closer look at some of the specific tasks that paralegals are involved in at each stage of litigation. In the preparation stage, you might be asked to do an initial interview of a client, and you will certainly be involved in the everyday communication with clients. Some paralegals become experienced investigators and may be called upon to locate witnesses, documents, and other types of evidence. Once the case gets underway, the work for paralegals really steps up. In this stage of the litigation process, you will be drafting pleadings, meeting with clients to collect and organize discovery materials, and generally managing the case. You may use case management software to assist in the process. If your client is deposing another party, you may be involved in setting up the deposition, and then afterward in summarizing the transcript of that deposition. Your assignments in civil litigation will give you practice in some of these tasks, so you will come out with a strong introduction to what's involved by the end of this course. Preparing for and going to trial can be very exciting and also a very stressful time for attorneys and paralegals. Here's where having terrific organizational skills will really be an advantage for you. You may be called upon to put together a trial notebook for the attorney. Trial notebooks are binders that include all the necessary material for each part of the trial, and those binders are then divided into sections. If you have strong graphic skills, you may be asked to prepare charts or put together photographs or other type of demonstrative evidence that can be used at the trial. Some paralegals go to trial with their attorneys, where you might be called upon to assist with witnesses or keep track of the documents that the attorney needs at trial. After the trial ends, there's still work to be done. If your client lost the case, you may assist your attorney in identifying issues for an appeal and getting the documents together that are necessary for an appeal. Filing an appeal is a complex process, and you may be involved in making sure everything is submitted properly to the appeals court. If your client won, the next job is to enforce the judgment he or she obtained. That involves filing more motions. There's always something to be filed in litigation. But what if your client and the opposing party reach a settlement and you don't have to go to trial? Again, you may be asked to gather and organize the data needed to put the settlement together. Getting to a settlement, especially in a case like a personal injury case, may involve preparing a settlement brochure. Settlement brochures have become very sophisticated documents. Some of them even include videos and professionally produced graphics. You may be involved in putting together a settlement brochure, particularly if your skills lie in graphics or in other kinds of technology. After a case has settled, the settlement must be formalized, and you will be involved in drafting the agreement and any necessary releases. So, you can see that paralegals play a major role in the practice of civil litigation. You'll need excellent communication and organizational skills, along with a willingness to learn new skills and accept the challenge of working under sometimes very tight deadlines. In return, you will have the satisfaction of being an invaluable aid to your attorney and to your clients. Enjoy your litigation course.